I'm going to show you a demo of the new Send to Site task in Flow Automation. Within the palette, you'll be able to see a new Send to Flow Site task. I've used this within the template I'm showing now for send to a different site. So here you can see I've configured this as an external trigger, but obviously this could be automated via watch folder or metadata triggers, just as you can with any automation. And then I'm sending things either from the media space. I can choose individual assets or I can do the whole media space. And then we've got the send to site task here. And I've selected to copy files, copy the asset metadata, copy asset custom metadata, proxies, markers with custom metadata, and also the template. So I'm copying basically everything in terms of the metadata over from one site to the other. So let's show you how that looks within our system. So if I go to flow control, you can see that I have two sites. I have a London site, which is my local site, and then I have a field unit. We're calling this Basingstoke, so BSK, and I'm going to send some media from either site in just a moment. Also, on one site, you can see that I have some custom metadata. So here I have a template called Reality TV, and that has these metadata fields. So I've got camera operator, colors, I've got marker metadata as well. This doesn't exist today in our other site. So if I go to flow control on the other site and I do the same search for Reality TV, it's not found anything in that search. Some of the assets only live within one system. So here I'm looking at the London site where I've got animations and graphics. And here I'm looking at the Basingstoke site. And this is where I would do my first day shoot, for example. So I've already got the media in here, but we'll show you how we transfer that as we go. So going to the first site, what I'm going to do is take this media space and I'm going to push it to the field unit. So here you can see I've got my London media space. I can right click and trigger my automation from the media space. And I can just select my send to Basingstoke. So what this is doing is taking my local media on my local site, pushing it to a field unit, for example. And in this case, it's items like graphics, stock footage, something that I need to use all the time. So if I hit send on that, we'll be able to go over to our second site and see when that media starts to appear. So again, I'm going to open up the storage and you'll also see up here as well, another folder will appear in the system in Basingstoke. So there you can see that's dropped in to my Basingstoke system and you can see those animations have come across on that site. So let's look at how those look now when we come into that system. So if I open up that folder, you can see that here are the graphics that we had on the London site. I can open up those graphics. I can see the proxy immediately. I can see all the comments and all the metadata. Now, the other interesting thing is that we talked about how our metadata template would also come over. And if I just go to flow control on this site, and I'm just going to give that a quick refresh, and I'm going to search for that template again, you can see now that that has also come over from the London site as well. So let's look at our Basingstoke site, find that template for the custom metadata. And you can see straight away that that has appeared down here with the custom metadata included in there as well. So it's included the camera operator, it's included the options for color within there as well. So that metadata template is now on my field unit. And that enables my workflows. I don't have to set up the same thing on a different system. I've just been able to share that directly with my field unit for the particular project I'm going out to shoot today. So staying on the Basingstoke site, my remote site, let's just take a look at that other folder. So imagine, if you will, we've gone out and we've done our shoot, we've scanned our assets into the field unit. We have got some media. We can go ahead, start logging that media, for example, I'll mark an in, mark an out, and add a marker to that. We'll give that marker a name. We can also do things like give it a description as well, but also we can put in our time of day information, so we'll put evening there, we'll put in where they are, we'll put in the contestant name as well. So this is all the custom metadata that's come over from that template that I'm now able to start logging with. So we've added some marker information. Now I want to send this folder back to our other site. So we're sending this back to our home site, back to London. And again, just via a right click, send to London. And again, if we go back to our London site, we'll be able to see this information start to appear here and also within our folder structure within the storage as well. So it just takes a second. There you go. There you can see that new folder has appeared in EditShare One, and my files have also appeared down here in the storage of that space. So I can look straight away at that media. Again, any of the metadata that we added has also come over. I can open up my markers, for example, and you can see that I've got that marker information plus any of the marker metadata that has come past as well. So that's how you use the flow automation send to site task combined with EditShare One. In a real world environment, you might also want to combine this with zero tier to be able to give you some remote killer workflows so that you can stay connected with your home base.